about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Over the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Now it's Allen. He'll get this out to the left flat. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First and 10. They'll give on the ground, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, that one is complete, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
Five wide. Middle. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. I try to pitch one forward. That was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Look out!
They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Work. Good on the extra point. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set. Ready.
On play action now, Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hastings. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
21.
Herbert now on first down. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. York, good on the extra point. And the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll run, and here's Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 23, here's second and 9. Play action now. It's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, L.A.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
The 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Herbert now on first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Hampton was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
59. Set. Cap.
Herbert to the air again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 1st down, Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Play action. It's Allen. Escaping to his left. And he's out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd down.
Allen working from the pistol. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He will have the conversion and more. And he's in! Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Going on first down is Herbert. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at the 8-yard line.
On the ground, Hampton. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Hey, Ram. Home troops right.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Chargers 8.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
56. What's that?
On first down, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodying his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Set.
Hampton. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down.
And he's in. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's that?
Drive the start on the ground. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. Rolling right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
What's that?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Regular. What's that?
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their second quarter. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Now here's 2nd and goal. Play action now, and here's Allen. Moving outside the pocket, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Kappa. Orange. Ready?
On 1st down, Herbert. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Whoa! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. Onto the line now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Set. Black 80, black.
They send the tight end in motion. Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Herbert going to go on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Reel it.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Home trips right. Hey, easy. Going. Let's go. Hey. Set.
Herbert now on 1st down. This one complete right side. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
2nd and short. Normally this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
380.
Herbert now on 1st down. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, L.A.
At the 14-yard line.
Set. 380. Reel it. Hey, easy. Go forward. Hey, go lock. 5-9. Home trips right.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Hampton trying to work inside. And the Chargers are going to have a bursting goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
64 yards.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. Your defense.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
319!
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
This throw left is complete with Judy.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
56, 50, 180!
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield. Motion man is Johnston.
5-9. Baylor Tiger.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
From the gun, it's Herbert. On the run to the right. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, ram. Hey, go lion.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got his big tight end, Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers.
Touchdown Los Angeles.
Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. It was Cam Harden in on the tackle.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Third and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Intended throw is wide out, incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Set. Let's go.
Putting the tight end in motion. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Alert! 39. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there.
3rd down.
And it's going to be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Middle.
He'll try and throw for it with Allen. Now he'll work his way out right. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll go with Hampton. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
21.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chargers. 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. That is brought in at the 10. And is taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Set. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
Herbert's pass. Complete to Obande gets good. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Herbert. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bills will take over here at their own 12.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball. This will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A throw caught by Judy on the outside. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline. Him and his receiver are able to connect.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down, 8 for the first down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Allen going to throw for it. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. One more time going up top with Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st down. Now it's Herbert. Exiting the pocket right. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They send a receiver in motion left. Herbert to throw on second down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a fourth down stop to all but end this game.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's 2nd and 2. Try the right side this time, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Alert! 319! Sub. Half.
So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.